ಇದು ಎಲ್ಲ ವಾಕ್ಯ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಇದು ಸಾಕ್ಷಾತ್ ಪರಶಿವನೇ ಪಾರ್ವತಿಗೆ ಬೋಧಿಸಿದಂಥ ವಾಕ್ಯ. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ ಈಶ್ವರ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ಗುರುವಿನ ವಾಸಸ್ಥಳ ಎಲ್ಲಿರುತ್ತೋ ಅದು ಕಾಶಿ ಮನೆಯ dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, respected parents and my dear students. Undoubtedly, I feel privileged to open this event and stand here before this gathering. A warm welcome to one and all present here. A good beginning is a good ending, and a good ending is a worthwhile experience. Today, it is an extraordinary day for all to attend this event. This is a special day, and your parents are taking the time to celebrate your success. Graduation is one of the...
From Chandana and Ashwini. So 5th Form D, please come.
Success is the character. So character ಅಂತ ಬಂದಾಗ ಇದು ಸಾಕ್ಷಾತ್ ರಾಮಾಯಣದಲ್ಲಿ ರಾಮನ ಒಂದು ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಕಥೆ ನೆನಪಿಗೆ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಸೊ ರಾವಣನ ವಧಿಸಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ರಾವಣನ ಮುಂದೆ ಕೂತಿರ್ತಾನೆ ರಾಮ. ಸೊ ಅವಾಗ ಮಂಡೋದರಿಗೆ ವಿಷಯವನ್ನು ತಿಳಿಸ್ತಾರೆ ಸೇವಕರೆಲ್ಲ ಹೋಗಿ, ರಾವಣನ ವಧೆ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಅವಾಗ ರಾಮ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅವನಿಗೆ ರಾಜ್ಯನೂ ಇರಲ್ಲ, ಏನೂ ಇರಲ್ಲ. ವಾನರ ಸೇನೆ ಜೊತೆ ಬಂದಿರುವಂತ ಒಬ್ಬ ರಾಮ 10 ತಲೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಇಡೀ ಲಂಕಾಧೀಶ್ವರ ಮತ್ತೆ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ದೇವತೆಗಳನ್ನು ಗೆದ್ದು ಮತ್ತೆ ನವಗ್ರಹಗಳನ್ನ
ಮಹಾಗಣಪತಿಂ ಮನಸ ಸ್ಮರಾಮಿ ಮಹಾಗಣಪತಿಂ ಮನಸ ಸ್ಮರಾಮಿ ಮಹಾಗಣಪತಿಂ ಮನಸ ಸ್ಮರಾಮಿ ಮಹಾಗಣಪತಿಂ ಮನಸ ಸ್ಮರಾಮಿ ವಸಿಷ್ಠವಾಮದೇವಾದಿವಂದಿತ ಮಹಾಗಣಪತಿಂ ಮನಸ ಸ್ಮರಾಮಿ ವಸಿಷ್ಠವಾಮದೇವಾದಿವಂದಿತ ಮಹಾಗಣಪತಿಂ ಮಹಾದೇವಸುತಂ ಮಹಾದೇವಸುತಂ ಗುರುಗುಹನುತಂ ಮಹಾದೇವಸುತಂ ಗುರುಗುಹನುತಂ ಮಾರಕೋಟಿ ಪ್ರಕಾಶಂ ಶಾಂತಂ ಮಹಾದೇವಸುತಂ ಗುರುಗುಹನುತಂ ಮಾರಕೋಟಿ ಪ್ರಕಾಶಂ ಶಾಂತಂ ಮಹಾಕಾವ್ಯನಾಟಕಾದಿಪ್ರಿಯಂ ಮಹಾಕಾವ್ಯನಾಟಕಾದಿಪ್ರಿಯಂ ಮೂಷಿಕವಾಹನಮೋದಕಪ್ರಿಯಂ ಮಹಾಕಾವ್ಯನಾಟಕಾದಿಪ್ರಿಯಂ ಮೂಷಿಕವಾಹನಮೋದಕಪ್ರಿಯಂ ಮಹಾಗಣಪತಿಂ ಮನಸ ಸ್ಮರಾಮಿ ಮಹಾಗಣಪತಿಂ. And everyone gathered here for the graduation day celebration.
Pranamas at the lotus feet of His Holiness Karnataka Ratna Padma Bhushana Trivida Daswai ನಡೆದಾಡುವ ದೇವರು ಕಾಯಕ ಯೋಗಿ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಶ್ರೀ ಶಿವಕುಮಾರ ಮಹಾಸ್ವಾಮಿಗಳು ಸಿದ್ಧಗಂಗಾ ಮಠ್ ತುಮಕೂರು. Dr. Sree Shivakumara Mahaswamigalu, founder president of our education society, Siddganga Math, Tumkur. Today, it gives me an immense pleasure to share the happy moments on the occasion of the second graduation day celebration in our institution. A graduation is a special ceremony at the university, college, at which degrees are given to the students who have successfully completed their studies. Graduation signifies the time of completion, a successful end to an academic era, culminating with ceremony in which the students are handed a degree. Dear students, graduation and commencement ceremonies mark major transitional moments in the student's life. You celebrate all the work you put into your education, achievement, and took forward to the future. Through these years of the college, you have made friends, developed new skills, discovered new things about yourself. On this graduation celebration, today we have the distinguished dignitaries, our management committee members, to grace the occasion. And I take the opportunity to welcome all the members of this function. At the first, I submit my reverential pranamas at the lotus feet of His Holiness, our chief patrons, Sree Siddganga Mahaswamigalu, Reverend President Sri Siddganga Math, Tumkur. On his behalf of absence, I heartily welcome our Reverend President to this occasion, and also Reverend President has sent the message to all the students with his messages. I wish our Reverend President Swamiji's blessings will bestow, enlighten our students with his gracious blessings on this occasion. Swamiji went on emergency meet earlier morning by 5 o'clock to other places. They have given all the wishes to the students. On behalf of our college, I would like to take this opportunity to welcome our patron, Sri D.K. Nanjundappa sir, Honorable Secretary, Sri Siddganga Education Society, Siddganga Math, Tumkur. Sir, I heartily welcome you, sir.
Okay, Lodi.
And I take this opportunity to say thanks to Dr. Sachidanda sir, the first batch of Farm Kumar Raya sir, Chief Executive Officer, SIT Tumkur, for gracing this occasion. And I thank him for his contributing to till date. The Sukumara sir helped to uplift the institution as far as SIT. He has guided all the ways to make this function. Dr. S. Parmeshwar, Director of Siddganga Medical College, in his absence I welcome, and their sir also sent the good wishes and best of luck for all the students. Because of the busy schedules in the Siddganga Hospital Research Center, today one meeting is going on. Sir is busy with that. It is my immense pleasure to welcome our one of chief guests, Dr. Anjiava. Welcome you, sir, to the institution as well as this function. Our students throughout their endeavors, and the students are in continuous process. Thank you, madam. Thank you. And for their effortless services rendered by them all throughout the years, throughout these functions organized in the institution. It would be my pleasure to welcome all the parents who have assembled here, expecting to see the moments of their children. And thank you for the support you have given throughout the course. Thank you all the parents. Well-wisher of the institution right from beginning to till date, and also in future also we are expecting the same from students. A little advice for you: do the best you can. Do what you can with you have where you are, and trust yourself that you can do it. Definitely you will get it. Have infinite patience, and success is yours. Thank you, one and all.
Manjunath, HOD, Department of Pharmaceutics, onto the dais.
Governing Council of Sree Siddganga College of Pharmacy to declare the graduation ceremony open.
The University of Health Science, Bangalore, has been called to confer the provisional degree of Bachelor of Pharmacy, Master of Pharmacy, and Doctor of Pharmacy upon the candidate who appear in the examination held for the purpose and who have passed successfully and certified to be worthy of receiving the degree. I declare the graduation ceremony open. Let the candidates be presented.
Certificates for the academic year 2021 and 22 in front of this August gathering. The candidates of B Form, M Form and Form D who are present today will receive the provisional degrees, and for remaining candidates the degrees are presented in absentia. These candidates have been examined and found qualified for their respective degrees. I pray that they may be provisionally admitted to the degrees.
To the provisional degree of Bachelor of Pharmacy, Master of Pharmacy and Doctor of Pharmacy program, I beseech you to behave yourself in your speech and conduct befitting the degrees awarded to you.
Professor, Department of Pharmacology, to read out the list of PhD and M.Pharm graduates. I'm pleased.
I submit my pranams to His Holinesses, dignitaries on the dais, parents, colleagues and my dear students. The highlight of our program has come. It is the time for the giving of mementos and certificates. Recently, in October 2022, one of our faculty member, Dr. Hemalata KP, working as Assistant Professor in Department of Pharmaceutics, has been awarded with Doctor of Philosophy for her thesis entitled Design and Characterization of Functionalized Carbon Nanotubes of Selected Anti-Cancer Drugs, submitted to RGHS Bangalore, that is Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Sciences Bangalore. She worked under the guidance of our principal, Dr. Suresh V. Kulkarni sir. She has published 6 articles in various journals. May I now request our Honorable Secretary T.K. Nanjunappa sir to honor Dr. K.B. Hemalata.
ಕ್ರಾಸ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಕ್ರಾಸ್ ಆಗಿ ರೆಡಿ ಓಕೆ
Students, please be in line to receive your certificates. Chandana Ji, Pharmacology Department, Department of Pharmacology, Chandana. Our Secretary sir, may I request Chandana Ji.
ನೋಡಿ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಓಕೆ
Chinmayi B, Chetan KS, Chinmayi B,
ನೋಡಿ
next Girish B, be ready.
ಓಕೆ
Chinmayi B,
ಓಕೆ ನೋಡಿ
Girish B, Lakshmi G,
ನೋಡಿ ಸರ್
by clapping. Lakshmi G, Lakshmi G of Department of Pharmacology. Nida Anjum,
ಓಕೆ ನೋಡಿ
audience kindly get Nida Anjum and Shashi Kumar Ji. Now, pharmaceutics students, Akshit K, Kubra. Aisha Kubra of Pharmaceutics Department. Aisha Kubra. Guru Prasad, yes. Indeed, she was. Guru Prasad, yes. Naveen Kumar, HR. Naveen Kumar, HR. Raghavendra R. Rajani BK. Rajani BK. And Smita B of Department of Pharmaceutics.
Okay.
I thank on through your journey. I congratulate all postgraduate and Doctor of Philosophy students. Thank you.
And Professor, Department of Pharmacology, to read out the list of PharmD candidates.
Graduates of PharmD, I request all of you receive their PDC from the Dr. Sachidanand sir, former Vice Chancellor, Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Sciences, Bangalore. I read out the names according to the roll numbers. A. Giflin, Abhinay Babu, Akshay Duge, Ansaf NP.
Okay, ladies, sir. Okay, sir. Are you ready, madam? You ready?
Bhavya Devi,
Are you ready, sir? Okay. Okay. You ready, sir?
Bhavya NK,
You ready?
Dr. Binny Matthew,
You ready?
Dr. Binu Raj AS,
You ready? You ready?
Dr. Chandini G,
You ready, sir?
please encourage the students by applauding. Dr. Danish Mohammed,
You ready?
Dr. Josna K. Jose,
Are you ready, sir? Okay.
Dr. Lata B,
Okay. You ready? Okay.
Dr. Mohammad Awaz K. Dr. Mohammad Shafiq Ali. Dr. T.P. Jason.
Salad.
Dr. Niganna Girimallappa Alamela. Dr. Nistal Stanley. Dr. Parvati Hari. Dr. Charlene Philip. Dr. Srinivas K.R. Please applaud the students, encourage the students. Dr. Sneha. Dr. Shushmita S. Dr. Varshini Hegde. Please encourage the students. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Dr. S.T. Bhagavati, Associate Professor, Department of Pharmaceutics, to read out the list of B.Pharm candidates.
I request all of you to receive the PDCs from Sree S. Murali sir, Vice President Operations, Novia Medicament Limited. I will call the names. Please come and collect your provisional degree certificates one by one, please. Aksho Yan. Anjana KX. Arpita Yan. Bharat SM.
ಇವಾಗಲೇ ಅವಾರ್ಡ್ ಆಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಲೈಟು
Bharat SM.
ಲೈಟಿಗೆ ಸಾಕಾಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಫುಲ್ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅದೇ ನೋಡಿದೆ ಹೇಳಿದೆ ಫುಲ್ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲ ಮ್ಯಾಗಡೆ ನೋಡಿ ಮ್ಯಾಗಡೆ ಸೀಲಿಂಗ್ ಲೈಟ್ ಅವಲ್ಲ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ನ
ನೋಡಿ ಓಕೆ ಸರ್ ಓಕೆ ಸರ್ ಓಕೆ ಸರ್
Bharat VS.
ಹೇಳಿ ಸರ್ ಓಕೆ ಸರ್
Chandana AM.
ಓಕೆ ಹೇಳಿ
Chandana M. Chetan Kumar KB. Chetan MS. Darshan Yet. Darshan R. Darsini CS.
Okay.
Deepika MR. Danush Yasar. Giridhar Kalappa GK. Harshita GS. Harshita yes. Harshita Devi Sahokar P. Hemant MD. Karthik CS. Kavya CJ. Kirtana Yan. Kushal. Kushal yes.
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬನ್ನಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ
Ready?
Lavanya MB.
Ready?
Likita A.
Ready? Okay.
Madhusudan G.
Okay, ready?
Manasa.
Okay.
Manasa NK.
Okay.
Muhammad Injamam Haq. Muhammad Injamam Haq.
Ready, sir?
Muhammad Sabil Qureshi.
Ready?
Mira Mohsin Raja.
Okay, ready?
Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot. Now I will request Dr. Shalini.
Ready, madam? Ready? Okay.
Meghana R.
Sir, nice.
Nagasri yes.
Ready, madam? Okay.
Netravati yes.
Ready? Okay.
Omkar yes. Pallavi.
Ready? Okay.
Parikshit KNB.
Okay, ready, madam? Ready?
Pooja KG. I think you are sitting in silence. Why you are sitting silent? Please support them. Praveen RS.
Ready?
Premnath G. PH. Sharad ML. Sharad yes. Shobha yes. Hindu KL. Swati GC. Swati GS. Kaspian Khanam. Tejas DG. Come on. Ujma Rahman. Venkatesh R. Vikas yes. Vindasri L.
Okay, Lodi.
Vinuta M.
Lodi. Okay.
Yamuna GN. Yashwant KM. Yashwant MP. Dinesh KR. Gita Yannal. Pooja yes. Rahul yes. Yamuna PS.
Lodi. Okay, Lodi, madam. Okay.
Rakshi HM.
Lodi.
Bhadrashri Shetty. Manjula TP. Manjula TP. Supriya KN. Last but not the least, come on, Yogesh Gowda HL. Thank you, madam. Thanks a lot.
Assistant Professor, Pharmacy Department to take the administration.
To the lotus feet of His Holiness Dr. Sree Shivakumara Shiva Yogigalu and His Holiness Sree Siddganga Swamigalu. Good afternoon to the dignitaries on the dais and the off the dais, respected parents and students. Now I request all the graduates of M.Pharma, PharmD and B.Pharma to stand for the oath. I will read out the oath. Of the Pharmacy Council of India Healthcare Team. I shall uphold the laws and standards governing my profession. I shall strive to perfect and enlarge my knowledge to contribute to the advancement of pharmacy and which I consider best for pharmaceutical care and counseling of patients, to discover and manufacture drugs of quality to alleviate the sufferings of humanity. I shall hold in confidence the knowledge gained about the patients in connection with professional practice and never divulge unless compelled to do so by the law. I shall associate with organizations having their objectives for the betterment of the profession of pharmacy and make contributions to carry out the work of those organizations. While I continue to keep this oath inviolate, may it be granted to me to enjoy life and the practice of pharmacy respected by all at all times. Should I trespass and violate this oath, may the reverse be my Lord. Thank you. Be seated.
M.N. Channabasappa sir, Director, SIT, on behalf of the staff of this committee, I welcome you to this ceremony, sir. Sir, Department of Pharmaceutics, to introduce the guest of today's ceremony, Mr. S. Murali.
To introduce our chief guest, S. Murali. He is a true pharma guy with over 30 plus years of experience in the pharmaceutical industry in various capacities. Currently, he is working as Vice President, Operations, Nuvo Medicament, Private Limited, Chennai. That specializes in formulations for domestic and global market. Earlier to this, he was with KMS Health Center, Chennai, as Head, Business Development, Project Management and Identifying Molecules for Development to Regulated Global Market. Earlier, he was with Apex Laboratories as General Manager, Operations, managing the UK MHRA approved formulation facility. Before this, he was with Biogenomics, Chennai, as a production controller, wherein he initiated a project to produce human insulin by fermentation technology. He was also with Dr. Reddy's Lab, Hyderabad, as manager R&D, wherein developed formulations for the rest of the world market and generic drug for regulated markets. He was with American Remedies as a manager R&D, where he launched several molecules in India. He developed unique formulations, amoxicillin suspension for Indian market. He started his career in Alembic Chemicals, Vadodara, Gujarat, as Assistant Manager R&D in the development of formulations for domestic and rest of the world market. He has spent most of his career life specializing in formulation domain and is currently an expert managing the end-to-end cycle of research to production to final customer, both for domestic and highly regulated market. Academically, he has done his B.Pharm from Annamalai University and M.Pharm from BITS Plan. He is a voracious reader and has become a professional marathon runner in the last 10 years. He has participated in various full marathon, ultra marathon and cycle event. Clocked over 10,000 kilometer running and 25,000 kilometer cycling. Recently, he was invited as a technical officer to conduct triathlon national games at Gujarat. I welcome you, sir. Thank you.
Sir Kumar Garu, the distinguished audience, the eminent teaching staff, and my dear students. A very good morning to you all. For students, today is something which is very, very unique. I remember this day several years back when I got the graduation. And now you are all proud degree holders or postgraduate degree holders. Wonderful event. Why don't we clap for yourself? Thank you. Now that you have made this achievement, what is going to be the next step? Obviously, it's going to be either higher education or a career, making a career out of this. For those of you who have done graduation, I strongly suggest going for your post-graduation. And for those who have done their post-graduation doctorate in pharmacy, they will obviously looking for their career. Now, if we look at the career growth in pharma industry, it's mind-boggling. Right now in India, there are some numbers which I can quote. There are some statistics which say the per capita consumption of medicines in India right now is 1,500 rupees per person per day. And the per capita consumption of medicines in USA is over 1 lakh. 1 lakh rupees per person per day. Now, just imagine as our healthcare system advances, more and more new medicines come, the more and more medicines to treat diseases or to mitigate diseases or to prevent the diseases from happening. As the awareness goes up, more and more hospitals come up, and the per capita consumption of medicines increases from 1,500 to even 10,000 rupees a year per person, the growth of this industry is going to be 8 times. It's a mind-boggling figure, isn't it? And right now, the turnover of pharmaceutical companies in India, or the market share of pharmaceutical companies in India, has crossed 3.5 lakh crores. Now, if it is going to increase by 8 lakhs, imagine the volumes. It would be the third largest industry in India after petroleum and gold, the jewelry. So that is the growth what we are looking at. Now, when these industries grow, there are going to be several allied occupations and industries which would also grow along with. The colleges, for example. So those who are interested in making their career in industry, this is the growth what you are looking at. And for those of you who are academically oriented, who want to make their career in academics, there is going to be an 8-fold increase in number of colleges and the number of students who are going to pass out. So there are going to be more of teachers and professors and lecturers and all those type of activities. Now, this is a traditional way of growth, but you have to consider what you call as Vasudhaiva Kudumbakam. The entire world is my family. Rather, applying it to this industry is not just pharma industry, the manufacturing process or the distribution process or the marketing process or things like that. There is a field which is growing very fast, which are the clinical trials, the clinical and non-clinical trials. There is a very subtle difference between both these things, clinical and non-clinical trials. Clinical trials are done to establish the safety and efficacy of a new drug product. And non-clinical trials, they mainly establish the bioabsorbance and bioequivalence of two different medicines. Now, these clinical trials, most of the studies are done abroad, and the day is not very far when they will be done in India. Same thing with the non-clinical studies also. In fact, most of the big companies in India have their own non-clinical studies, and I'm sure there are many in Bangalore also. This industry is poised for a huge growth. So, what I would say to people who wish to make their career in industry is, have your eyes open, ears open. Look at the opportunities in industry, look at the opportunities in colleges, look at the opportunities in clinical trials also. In clinical trials, there is a responsibility to write down the protocol, the activity, how it is done, to be a part of the ethical committee, to be a part of the regulatory affairs committee, and to do the data analysis. And each and every aspect what I have studied has been taught well in your career. You have to just apply your mind and keep doing the activities. That is what needs to be done, and nothing else. Now, India has been said as a land of shopkeepers. When you say land of shopkeepers, it does not mean that you open kirana shops everywhere and all Indians open kirana shops. No, that is not the thing. It just means Indians are by nature entrepreneurs. Now, what is this entrepreneurship? Is it just starting a new business venture? Is it starting a new facility? Is it starting a new business development? No. That is not what is entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship is taking ownership of the responsibility that is being given to you. And you don't have anybody to tell you. You should not have anybody tell you, do this, do this, do this. If somebody asks you to do something to the extent of 10, you try to see what you can do more than that 10. So it is what you call as key result areas and key performance areas. Key result areas is something which is expected from you, and performance area is something which you do beyond. You focus on that. Now, once you make career, once you start your career, what you have to do first is understand, focus, talk to your elders, talk to your seniors, talk to all those who have been in this profession, try to see try to understand what is to be done. Once you feel you have understood, see what are the improvements you can make. There is only one thing which does not change in the world, that is the change itself. Change keeps happening every day, every hour, every minute. You have to keep adapting to the conditions and keep changing and keep evolving. Only then there will be growth. So, in simple, your education does not stop here. Your education is lifelong. When you say it is lifelong, you keep learning from each and every person you meet. There is not a single person from whom you can not learn anything. Even the person who pulls a car, you can learn something from him. The person who sells vegetables, you can learn something from him. That is the way the things are. Now, I have just mentioned the various opportunities and the growth, what could happen in your career by having chosen this profession. More importantly, what is important is you have to be industry friendly. When you say industry friendly, it is just what I say as employable. When you say employable, you should be able to sell yourself to any career or the career of your choice. When you say selling yourself, you learn more and more about a particular topic, become a master in it, and absorb it. Reading is not reading or gaining knowledge, is not reading books or anything like that. It is understanding what is written there and absorbing it within you. The top people in the industry, the top performers in the industries are those people who have followed this particular principle. They just don't read. They absorb and they imbibe whatever they read in the books. See, there is one thing I would always like everyone to say, everyone to do rather, is develop a hobby of your own. When you say hobby, it is something which you love doing. It can be painting, it can be writing poems, it can be photography, it can be anything. This particular hobby is what will keep you relaxed and will what you make your performance better. The more and more you enjoy your hobby, the more and more better your performance will be. And before I conclude, I would say always have a few principles in mind. Love your country, love your parents, love your language. If you don't like your country, if you have an aversion towards your parents, or if you don't support your mother tongue, believe me, you will be a refugee in your own country. So, all the best students, good luck to you, and Jai Hind. Thank you.
Sir, for your valuable thoughts. Now I request all the dignitaries.
Side ಇದೆ ಸರ್. ಮುಂದೆ ನೋಡಿ.
Dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, dear students, parents and friends. It is my pleasure to introduce Professor S. Sachidanand to all of you. Professor Dr. Sarvajñamurthy Sachidanand is a reputed personality in the dermatology in India and abroad. Graduated and post-graduated from the Jawaharlal Nehru Medical College, Belagavi, DVD from MMC Mysore, acquired DHA from the Institute of Social Science and Research, Vellore, and also there is a fellowship from Royal College of Physicians, Glasgow. Sir joined to the state government service as assistant surgeon in 1985 and became administrative officer later. Later, Sir became the Dean cum Director, Bangalore Medical College and Research Institute. Sir served as a Registrar Evaluation at the RGHS Bangalore. Later became the popular Vice Chancellor of RGHS Bangalore. Sir started various fellowship programs in the RGHS in the dermatology and other specialties. Sir holds various positions in the reputed professional agencies across India and also abroad. Sir was the first Indian doctor to be successfully audited by the FDA of USA. Awards and achievements. Sir received many awards and fellowships. A fellow of IADVL in 2011, fellow of Asian Academy of Dermatology, Distinguished Alumni Award by KLE University, Professor Dr. K. Siddappa Lifetime Achievement Award by Karnataka Branch IADVL, then Professor Ratan Singh Award, Teacher for Excellence Award in 2017, then Nadaprabhu Kempegowda Award in 2018, Dr. B.C. Roy Award from IMA Bangalore and also from the Karnataka branch. In addition to that, Sir also acquired K.C. Kondari Award by IIDL in 2020 and Sir is having more than 116 articles for his credit in a reputed indexed journal, conducted more than 30 conferences, national as well as in the international level, authorized and edited more than 20 books, presented multiple posters, e-posters, delivered talks as a faculty in various national and international conferences. I welcome you, sir.
His Holiness Sree Shivakumar Mahaswamigalu and also Sree Siddganga Mahaswamigalu. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. Good morning to one and all. In fact, good afternoon. I don't know why pharmacy students are very docile and soft. You should show your presence by clapping. You still have time for your lunch. Dignitaries on the dais, Sri T.K. Nanjundappa, Honorary Secretary, Dr. Shivakumaraya, CEO, SIT Tumkur, Dr. Chandasappa, Director, SIT, in absentia Dr. S. Parmesh, Director, Siddganga Medical College and Research Institute, today's Chief Guest, Sri S. Murali, Vice President, Operations, No Medicament Private Limited, Dr. Shalini, Principal, Siddganga Medical College and Research Institute, and Principal, Dr. Suresh Kulkarni, Siddganga College of Pharmacy, all faculty members of Siddganga College of Pharmacy, parents who have come from far and wide, and cynosure of all eyes, today's graduates, undergraduates and postgraduates, and media. First of all, I take this opportunity to congratulate each and every student who has graduated both undergraduation B.Pharma, M.Pharma and PharmD. My hearty congratulations to you. I didn't hear at all. You should always be in Josh, right? That takes you far and wide, makes you achieve so many things, that gives you confidence. So keep clapping whenever opportunity arises. As a doctor, Dr. Shalini will agree with me that if you clap, you will develop a lot of positive hormones in your body and that will help you. So please keep clapping. The graduation day, according to me, is not just a day where a degree is conferred on you by various dignitaries present in the occasion. but it's a day of expressing your gratitude also. If you look back, you have become graduates not only by your efforts, but by efforts of so many others around you, isn't it? So first and foremost, in our culture, in Indian culture, we always respect our parents. Matru Devo Bhava, Pitru Devo Bhava. I would request you, you would definitely agree with me that without their help, without the sacrifice of your parents, without the guidance of your parents, without the dream of your parents, you wouldn't have become graduates today. One round of applause to your parents. Our culture also teaches us that we have to respect our teachers. Acharya Devo Bhava. Teachers are those who must have mended you, who have guided you, who have chided you, who have scolded you, but still taught you so many things. Isn't it? When you came here 4 years ago in this campus, you were all very raw. You didn't know what the pharmacy field was, what was in store for you. But in 4 years, all of you have changed so much. This metamorphosis, this change that happened only because the teachers have put in their efforts and guided you through your course. One round of applause to all the teachers who have taught you. The third group of people whom you should remember always is patrons. Patrons are those who start colleges, who establish educational institutions and see that it is maintained very well and run very well and given all facilities to you. So those are patrons here. I wish you all to clap for Sri T.K. Nanjunappa, Dr. Shivakumar, and above all, Sri His Holiness Sri Siddganga. They have given you a platform for you to learn. Fourthly, I would like you to clap for yourself, the peers. Without your own interaction, without your own network, without your own friendship, you wouldn't have learned. Not only have learned pharmacy, but also have learned some life lessons by interacting with your own classmates, isn't it? Right. So, graduation day is a day for expressing your gratitude, which you have done. As you are walking here and receiving the certificates, I noticed two things. One, all of you are wearing a smile. You are all wearing a smile on your face. That is the best thing to wear. No ornaments can make you look better. If you wear a smile on your face, you look your best. So you keep smiling always. That is the thing that you convey to others in front of you. Secondly, students look much better, very handsome and very beautiful on two occasions. One occasion today I saw on your graduation day, you are all looking beautiful, you are all looking handsome, and you are all smiling. And second occasion, should I mention? All of you can guess. So that is the next stage in your life. Shigrameva Kalyana Praptirastu. That's what parents are here. That's why I'm telling that. They'll all be looking out for eligible bachelors and brides and bridegrooms for you. So let the parents' dream also fulfill in the near future. Pharmacy education in India. My friend Mr. Murali spoke to you about the industry and pharmacy, the career that you can make in the industrial field, what pharmacy industry has got in store for you. As an academician, I would talk something about pharmacy education. You are all aware, correct me if I am wrong, about the statistics. There are more than 4,000 pharmacy colleges in India. And about 2.5 lakh to 3 lakh students passing out, pharmacy students passing out and coming every year. That's a huge number. After the number of doctors, the number of nurses in India The third largest group of healthcare professionals are pharmacists. The third largest group of healthcare professionals are pharmacists. Very recently, the role played by you as pharmacists, as faculty, as clinical pharmacists and industrial pharmacists during the COVID period was exemplary. All of you have put in your heart and soul, you saved a lot of lives. Exemplary work was done in the field of vaccines. We all should be proud as Indians that we could produce vaccines within a short period, within a year, when the whole world was looking at us. Nobody wanted India to manufacture vaccines, but we could achieve that and save lots and lots of lives. I think we deserve a lot of applause for all the pharmacists and scientists who worked day and night to develop this vaccine. We have not only diploma in pharmacy, where School of Pharmacy award this degree when they get the degree from School of Pharmacy, and you have a directorate separately for that. But at the university level, B.Pharma degree, which is a 4-year degree course, is awarded by university. You have M.Pharma, you have PharmD, you also have MS and MTech in National Institute, I think NIPER, National Institute of Pharmaceutical Education and Research, which awards MS and MTech in pharmacy. And finally, you also can have PhD degrees. This is the academic career one can go into. So if you have done B.Pharma, you can think of M.Pharma and then progressing to PhD or whatever you would like to achieve in your career. As an academician, M.Pharma and PhD is compulsory if you want to join a pharmacy college and become a faculty. To that effect, being the former Vice Chancellor of Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Sciences, I always remember that the maximum number of PhDs awarded during graduation of the university was always by pharmacy students. The maximum number of PhDs are done by pharmacy students. Not because it's just compulsory, but because PhD opportunities are more in Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Sciences. So you could pursue that as well. One, could take up teaching profession. Those who have got flair in teaching can take up teaching profession and pursue their life career in a pharmacy college. You could also take up a clinical research profession, which Mr. Murli just mentioned. India is the hub of activity for clinical research because the topography, the geography, the physical presence, the atmosphere in India is very conducive to conduct clinical research. Many foreign multinational companies are looking towards India. In fact, it started off very earnestly in the early part of the century. A lot of companies, multinational companies, came to India to conduct clinical research, and that is how, way back in 2003, I was the first one to be evaluated and monitored by US FDA in India itself. So I got into clinical research very early, and my first 2 assistants were pharmacy students. They had just completed their course and they came to me, and then they became my research assistant, and they're all proud, and now they have become, vice presidents and presidents of the companies. So the career growth is there for those who want to, look for and pursue. So don't be disappointed. Clinical research field is also a very exciting field. Thirdly, you can get into industry, as Mr. Murli had mentioned. I was just talking to him. Unfortunately, in India, the pharmacy education, what we impart to students, has no connection with the industry at all. What we teach and what is required in the industry is entirely different. There's a huge gap between the two. I would suggest that Pharmacy Council of India, I'm sure, would already take note of this, and they may be thinking of this, that we should be more industry friendly, more industry oriented. Curriculum should be imparted in pharmacy colleges. Otherwise, we'll just produce graduates, and when they come out, they're all confused lot. They won't know when they get into industry, they have to relearn again. They have to undergo training, they have to reorient themselves and become industry ready. Mr. Murali agrees with me. I spoke to him in the morning. He said there's a huge gap. This gap has to become narrower and narrower as days advance. So, such of those who want to get into industry, you need to apply a little more time and energy to become industry ready. So I wish you all good luck there also. In industry, there are so many avenues. You can get into production, you can get into quality assurance, you can get into quality control, you can become a scientist, you can get into R&D, you can get into marketing.
You are advised to our graduates, their responsibilities, career opportunities in the pharmacy. Now I request.
कवर आगे सर आई लोडी ओके सर पक्का पे इल्लोड़ी सर सेकंड इल्लोड़ी सर ओके पक्का बने कार्तिक इल्लोड़ी पक्का सर पक्का बने
Please on the dais, the faculty, parents and the students. A very good afternoon to all of you. First of all, hearty congratulations to the students and also the parents. Graduation day. It's a day of mixed emotions. Today is the day where you have achieved something, you're going to become something in life. On the other side, you were in a very safe, cozy, serene environment and with your teachers, with your friends, and that is not going to be there. You're going to face the challenges, and I'm very sure you're going to cherish the moments, these moments throughout your life. Well, I was interacting with many of the graduates. Well, I'm very sure you're going to choose either teaching or get into research or the clinical pharmacy or whatever. I would like you to, imagine, or I would like you to look at yourselves in the next 5 years, in the next 10 years. What do you want to be? Either it be a teacher or whatever. We have to take small steps every day, every moment. Example, you want to become a teacher, you need to have very good communication skills. Apart from the knowledge you have, you need to have good communication skills. Either it be your vocabulary or the language or your body language, everything. So it matters. And for that, when you have looked at yourselves today, we have the great teachers here on the dais. When you want to become like that, you need to learn every day with passion.
So with passion, whatever you become, definitely there will be ups and downs. There are times when you are feeling low, when you are stressed out, but remember, the oath which you have taken today, you are going to alleviate the sufferings of the humanity. When you look at that, when you remember the oath you have taken today, definitely you will come out of all those low feelings and the stress of whatever. You can, it's all everything, it's just being passionate towards the work, whatever you are in. And the next thing, whenever throughout your life, you need to be filled with gratitude to the Almighty every day, to your parents, to the institution which has made you this, and to the institution which you are going to work in. Definitely, it would take you a long way. Be passionate, be mindful, be honest, and be the assets. You need to be the asset to the nation. I wish you all the very best. Let all your dreams come true. Thank you so much.
ಕವರ್ ಆಗಿ ಸರ್ ಸರ್ ಹಂಗೆ ಕವರ್ ಆಗಿ ಸರ್
पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगल
Thank you. So all the parents, you can have your lunch. And dear students, please maintain the decorum of the convocation and please return all your gowns after the course of...
ಹಾಗೆ ಇರಲಿ